And note to someone who needs to hear this: we do not overcome trauma. We cannot move on for trauma, but instead we are forced to make room for it. We are forced to make space for it. And also we learn to live with it. And sometimes we forced to thrive in it despite our tragic experiences. Hello, beautiful people. It's me again, REFLO'S MS CANDID, and I am here to help you find your true self. I am here to express my views and opinions on issues that matter to us. So why don't you join me this and every Monday on REFLO'S TV for very interesting and insightful topics. This video is brought to you by REFLO'S sanitary pads. Your well-being is our number one priority because you deserve the best and nothing less. So ladies, go get your REFLO'S sanitary pads today. I use it and it's such a fabulous thing to have at that time of the month. It's got 4 wings for the night pads and it gives you that extra protection at night. It's got, 4 extra panty liners in it. It's got 1 free wipe in it. And also we've also come out with the heavy flow pads. And so for you ladies who need that type of pad, go and get yours now because you're on the market right now. All right, people. So today we are going to talk about overcoming trauma. Today we're going to discuss overcoming trauma. Usually I like to define the key word in the topic. So what is trauma? According to the online Oxford Dictionary, trauma is a very disturbing and distressing experience. And as human beings, we all get to experience trauma at one point in our lives. It's part of human nature. It's part of us. And we can't get away from it. No matter what you do, whether you're rich or poor, you're going to experience some sort of trauma. Trauma comes in all kinds of ways. You can experience trauma from the death of a loved one, from even getting a divorce. Someone you trust so much has betrayed you. And you can also experience trauma from a tragic experience such as rape, and there's so many things. You can even lose the confidence of a best friend, and that can be traumatic. When you realize that someone you trust so much has disappointed you or has stabbed you in the back, that can be a very traumatic experience as well. So it's normal to be sad for a bit. It's normal for you to recoil for a bit. Usually when you have a traumatic experience, there's this chemical that rushes into the system called the flight or fight response. You can either shut down and shut yourself from the rest of the world, or you can be aggressive and mean and horrible because of what you've been through. All right. It's okay to be depressed for a bit, but when you realize that it's going into over a month, 2 months, then you've got to realize that you're heading towards PTSD. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. So once you're heading there, then you know that you need some help. All right, so I'm here to give you 5 things that you can do to avoid getting there, to avoid getting PTSD. All right, so number 1, talk to somebody. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. If you have a best friend, a sister, or a brother that you can trust to offload some of your burden on, I think it's better to do that than to feel lonely in the world. When you talk to somebody, you can feel supported, you can feel loved, and that makes you feel better about the situation. It won't take the situation away, but you will feel much, much better if you can cry, or over, you have a shoulder to lean on. All right, so you can do that. Number 2, avoid using drugs or alcohol. It's such a no-go area. I experienced that a bit when my twin sister died when I was 21. It was so traumatic for me. It was my first experience with death. So I didn't know what to do. I was 21, so I started binge drinking. But then luckily for me, I got a hold of myself and I realized I was going into, a dark, dark place, because I realized that what I was doing was not going to bring her back to me. So instead, I got myself back together and I, I talked to my mom. I got closer to my mom and I got closer to God. I was angry at God, but I was like, God, why me? Why at that age? I mean, what did I do to you to deserve this kind of experience? But everybody goes through that kind of experience and it's part of life. All right. So number 3, get busy. You can get involved in your daily routine. Get back to your daily routine. Go to work. Get involved in activities. Do some volunteering. It's not going to take that trouble away, but at least it's going to make you forget that trouble for a while. And it's going to make you feel better about yourself instead of wallowing in self-pity in the dark corner of your bedroom. All right. So get busy. Do stuff. Go out there. Go watch a movie, hang out with people, be among people. Don't isolate yourself. All right. Number 4, you can also take good care of yourself. This is so important because when we're going through trauma, we forget to take care of ourselves. But we need to sleep well. Okay, you need to take care of that body because it's that body that's going to carry you through your tragic experience. So you need to sleep well, get lots of sleep, eat well, eat a balanced diet. Because if you do not eat a balanced diet, your immune system is going to shut down. Then your body is going to be open to attacks like viral and bacterial attacks. So you need to eat very well. If possible, take multivitamins to boost your immune system. All right. You can also drink lots of water. Drink so much water, lots of water, so that you can flush out any viruses that you might have, attracted into your system. All right. Number 5, this is the last possible solution to trauma. If all else has failed and it's been over a month, 2 months, you head into 6 months and you feel like killing yourself. You're suicidal. You don't know what to do. You can't even talk to your parents. You can't talk to your best friend. You can't talk to anybody. You feel nobody understands you. There's nothing wrong with it. Go and get professional help. Okay, it's very important. Sometimes we feel it's too much and it's for sick people or it's for mad people. No, it's okay to get professional help. Even pastors get professional help and they're taught or trained to counsel church members. So there's nothing wrong with seeking help when you need to. A professional help can be in the form of a counselor, a therapist, a psychologist, and you name it. There's so much available out there, and these professionals also have the experience with other people who have been through the similar experience that you are going through, so they can have experience from other people to help you. And these professionals are trained to listen to you without judging. They are trained to understand you without judging. So you can be very comfortable talking to a counselor about your situation. Okay, it's better than sitting down and wallowing in self-pity, say, hey, Raze, you see you zeno, hey, Raze, about summer. No, that's not the way to go. Because at the end of the day, trauma is going to come into our lives whether we like it or not. It's part of human living. It's part of human nature. Okay, so people, I've come to the end of the video. If you liked it, don't forget to like this video, and also don't forget to share your thoughts and your comments down below. Let me know, what other ways can you overcome trauma, or what other methods have you used in order to overcome a traumatic experience that you went through. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends, family, and work colleagues so that we can all learn a thing or two from the points I've raised above. Also, don't forget to subscribe. But before I go on, if you want to purchase our REFLO'S sanitary pads in bulk, don't forget to call 055-111-1169. I'll take the number again, 055-111-1169. The company is located at Medina towards the Maya Hot Junction. And so you can call them on 055-111-1169 to get your bulk purchase. All right, people, so this video is brought to you by REFLO'S sanitary pads. Your well-being is our #1 priority because you deserve the best. And also, before I go, I'd like to remind you all that you're 1 in a billion and there's nobody in this world who is exactly like you. Catch you next Monday. Bye-bye for now. tease him a little bit with the pictures. You can show him a little cleavage, a little thigh here and there, and that should be enough to want him to rush home to come see you.